Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. And this is your bold and the beautiful recap for October 4th. And today, Brooke and Liam are still worried about Thomas getting close to Hope. Hope catches Thomas at an inopportune moment. Was she eyeballing him? Steffy and Taylor arrive in Aspen, and Ridge have a pine cone awakening. So before we unpack all of this, take a second and make sure you're subscribed to the channel for all updates. And please don't forget to like and share. So we start off over at Forrester, and Ridge enters the office and tells Thomas, "Brooke lied to me again." Thomas is sorry and marveled at her refusing to confess when he heard her name. Ridge is pounding his fist on that desk, saying, "I know." Now, Thomas asked if he called her out on it. Ridge gave her a chance to come clean, but she said that she didn't know who could have made the call. Thomas finds this to be a new low even for Brooke and asked, "What did you say?" Ridge was like, "I ain't say anything. What was the point?" She lied on the phone and she lied to my face. And then he walked out as Thomas kind of watched him go. So over at Brooks is still making reservations for dinner plans after this man then left out the house in this whole private cabana by the ocean for the two of them. Liam wanders in and explains that she and her husband could use some more time. And he asked, "Well, where's Hope?" Brooke was like, "She's over at the office." Liam was like, "Yeah, that means with Thomas too, huh?" He wants to go over and see for himself, and Brooke wonders if Thomas is doing all he can to keep her there. Now, Liam goes on that Hope wants so badly to believe that Thomas is different now. She just wants everything to work out, Brooke told him, and complains that Ridge, Taylor, and Steffi think Thomas is harmless, but she don't feel like she'll be able to ever trust him. They go over the whole Douglas situation. Brooke is going on that there are things that Thomas have no control over. Brooke is thinking about everything that has been going his way lately. Liam feels Hope is becoming vulnerable to Thomas again, and Brooke thinks it's time that they push back and let Thomas know he can't always get what he wants. Now we're in the friendly skies on the jet, and Steffi notices that Taylor is distracted and is pleading with her, "Please talk to me." Steffi wishing her parents were on this romantic getaway, and Taylor was like, "Look, you killing me. Ridge is married, and I want more for myself." Steffi complains that Taylor and Ridge, you guys love each other, and he's married to a woman who can't keep her hands and lips off of other dudes. She's sick of the word destiny, and she's hoping that it's going to end soon and that Ridge is going to see Brooke for who she really is. Steffi is urging her mom to believe in Ridge and their love for each other. Whoops, over at Forrester, it looked like Thomas spilled some coffee on his shirt and was taking his shirt off when Hope walked in the office. She came to see him because she heard about the whole CPS situation coming over to the Forrester mansion. And over at the Forrester mansion, Ridge is looking distraught. He threw his keys on the table. He paced around the sofa. He went outside to the terrace where he stands blinking away tears and shaking his head. "Brooke, why? Why would you do this? We've forgiven each other for so many things, and here we are again. What am I doing with my life?" On the other hand, over at Brooke, she don't want Thomas to get away with anything this time. Now, Liam is complaining that he got the entire Forrester family in his corner and is getting to Hope. It's his family. Now, Brooke feels that they have to keep warning Hope about Thomas, especially for Douglas's sake. Speaking of Hope, over at Forrester, Hope is watching as Thomas puts his black shirt back on and explained that he was cutting up an apple with that pocket knife when Brooke walked in and freaked out. He never let Douglas hold that knife or even play around with it. Then CPS showed up. He didn't want Douglas to be put in that position, but there's nothing that he could have done. Now, Thomas assumes that Hope is upset with him, but Hope says, "No, I'm not upset. I don't believe that you would put your son in harm's way." Thomas was shocked. He found that absolutely incredible. It's amazing, he said, that they've gotten to this point. And he was like, thank you, Hope. Thank you so much. And she's smiling. I'm wondering if she's smiling about the situation or how Thomas looked without that shirt. So now back in the friendly skies on that jet, Steffi is telling Taylor they're landing soon and asks if she's okay. Taylor replies, nope. She loves Ridge and part of her always will, but the life that she's been wanting with him is just not possible, especially not like this. Back on that terrace over at the Forrester mansion, Ridge is still asking questions to himself. What am I doing? My true love? My destiny? What is that? What is my destiny? Speaking of his destiny, or the lack thereof, over at Brooke's place, Liam is telling her that Donna confirmed Hope is with Thomas at the office. And they figure, he'll just downplay the visit from the CPS situation. Liam thinks that the fact that someone even felt the need to call legitimizes their concerns. He knows that this has caused some tension between Brooke and Ridge. Now, Brooke admits she has to be very careful about what she says, as she don't want it to blow up in her face and ruin things for the two of them. As Steffy and Taylor has now landed in Aspen, Othello is there, and he's helping Steffi get her luggage out of the car and urges her to snatch that house up. They hug as she says it's good to see him, and they head inside. Now inside, Taylor tells Steffi coming there was a good idea. Maybe she can get a bit of a fresh perspective. Steffi was like she don't need one because Taylor loves her dad and want to be with him. Oh my God, give it a rest, Steffi. And she also went on to say when his marriage to Brooke comes to an end, it won't be because of you, Mom. It would be all Brooke's doing. Back over at Forrester Mansion, on that same terrace, Ridge goes over recent events with Taylor in his mind and contemplates destiny. He hears Steffi in his head, urging him to go back to Taylor. He then thinks about his romance with Brooke before flashing to the situation with CPS. Suddenly, something hits him on the head, and he bends to pick it up. It's a giant pine cone, and all of a sudden we got this slow smile that creeps across his face. It make him look kind of creepy. However, what does this smile actually mean? Is he now going to figure out that he wants to pursue Taylor? He didn't even ask the right questions with Brooke. So we got to stay tuned, because as much as Liam is growing anxious about Thomas' endgame for Hope, there's some epiphanies going to happen. One probably by Ridge and one by Taylor. So we have to stay tuned. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for Tuesday, October 4th, 2022. If you haven't checked out the Young and the Restless recap also for today, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.